Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone's having a great day today. So today's video is the official unboxing of the September Boxycharm Premium. I used everything in the box today to create this look, so there is going to be a little bit of a mini tutorial on how I did this eye look, because honestly this is one of my favorite looks. It's a little bit outside my comfort zone and not something that I normally do, but I like the way it turned out. I'm not normally a cool tone kind of person. So yeah, if you want to see everything that came in my box and see how I created this look, then make sure to keep on watching, of course. And I appreciate if you take a quick second to hit that subscribe button. And now without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, so the way we're going to do this is in the order that I use the product. Which we're going to start with the one that I didn't get a chance to use. This is from Tan Luxe and it's the Super Glow Hyaluronic Self Tan Serum. This is a gradual tanning serum. I actually wanted this and I explained it a little bit why in a previous video. But me, I don't really... Like, I have rosacea, my face is red here, and then I get just a little bit of sun here, but the rest of it, I'm pretty pale. I have to bronze my neck, my chest area, and I kind of want something to balance it out, and that's why I have this. I didn't get a chance to try it today because I need to do a patch test and kind of see how it does. And plus, I'm hoping that I can give you guys an update later on Instagram to kind of give you a before and after to let you know what the coverage is, because this is supposed to leave a very subtle glow. It's not going to be super intense. So the next thing that we have is from Complex Culture, and this is the Sonic T-Bar Facial Massager. This is such an interesting product, and I was so happy this was in my box. I had been wanting a gua sha for a while, but I haven't had a chance to get one, and then I saw this and I'm like, really? I know there was a facial massager last month and I didn't get that one and I was kind of sad, but now I'm glad I didn't get it because I got this one instead. I did use this for today's video. I tried to put on a heavier serum. I got the one from Farsali, and I miss Farsali. I used that one because I thought because it was thicker maybe it would be easier to kind of glide it over my skin, but sadly it absorbed and dried a little bit too quickly, so I didn't really get to enjoy the full benefit of it. I think I need something more like the Glow Recipe Hyaluronic Acid Serum. But I intended on using that to kind of massage in the product as I went along. But once I waited for it to just dry completely and then I went over it with the massager, it did so good. Like the vibrating, I guess that's what makes it glide against your, glide across your skin really easy. And I actually ended up using it only on half of my face at first. Like, I know it'll probably take more uses to get the full effect of it to see how it does, but I was just curious. So I just kind of wanted to do like a side-by-side comparison. I don't think it did anything, but it was fun trying. Now we're going to get into the makeup tutorial portion of the video. To create this eye look today, I used the next item that came in the box. This is from Fenty Beauty, the Snap Eyeshadows. And the set that I received are the Cool Neutrals. Cool Neutral isn't really something that I normally do, but I made it work. I wanted to take it and make it colorful. It's a little bit intense. Like the gray on here, the deeper shades, I kind of went a little bit crazy with it, but that's okay. It's kind of more of a vampire look than what I would normally do. So to start off the look today, we began with the Pinky Rose Hip Hop Base Sticks in Nude, just to make sure I had an even base for everything and cancel out any veining on my eyelid. And then dipping into the eyeshadow palette, we started with Wife It Up. I took that into the crease and blended it up towards the brow bone, and make sure you take the shades far enough out because we're going to clean up that edge a little bit later. Then next up we're going to take the shade Getting Toasty. Now this shade, just make sure you tap off the brush really well. There's a lot of pigmentation to it and it can get out of control really easily. That's kind of what happened to me and why the part of my crease is darker than what I had originally intended. But we're going to take that to deepen the crease. You're going to use it for the outer corner as well, and make sure that you smoke out the shade far enough again because we're going to clean it up. Then next up I took a concealer from Huda Beauty to cut the crease. Now for the fun part. We're going to take Hey Auntie, and that is actually my favorite shade in the whole palette. This beautiful rich purple. We're going to place that over our eyelid. It's going to stay mostly in the middle. You don't want to go all the way to the inner corner because we're going to put another color there. And you want to go over just to where the concealer ends on the outer corner. Just make sure you take your time and build that shade up. Then going back to that inner corner, we're going to dip into the shade Up a Class. We're going to blend that slightly over the purple shade just to make sure you have a smooth transition. and kind of take it up along the edge of the crease as well so that it brightens up that edge a little bit, so you have a little bit more contrast between the dark shade and the crease. And I don't know if I got this part on camera or not, but I did dip back into Getting Toasty and use that just to blend the purple into the outer corner, just to make sure that was seamless as much as possible. Then to finish off the look, we used a liquid black eyeliner for the upper lash line, finished with mascara. Now switching back to the lower lash line. I took that same purple shade and ran it all along the lower lash line, blending into the outer corner. Finishing the look, I used a eyeliner from Wet n Wild. This is in the shade Sapphire and Ice. It's a bright, vivid blue. We used that in the waterline. And then I used a blue mascara to finish the look. I just have to say that I really enjoyed this eyeshadow palette. I know some people kind of have mixed reviews about them, and so I didn't really know what to expect whenever I first got it. But now that I've kind of played with it, they were more pigmented. They were pleasantly more pigmented than what I was expecting. I really enjoyed them, and I wouldn't mind getting more of these in my collection. They retail for $25, and I think that's a good price point. You get 6 shades, and they are pretty decent sized pans. And I love that, you know, everyone is obsessed with getting these huge palettes like these over here, but then it becomes a storage issue. This is the right size for me, and plus if I want to take it on the go, just put it together in your purse, you're good. I don't know what else to say. I was just very, very happy with the experience overall with it. And I think the eye look that I came up with today was more colorful than what I thought I could do also. With it saying neutrals, I just figured I was going to do a neutral look. But we got pink, we got purple, I got that blue eyeliner. We made it a colorful look. Okay, the next one, I actually forgot to mention this before I did my eyeshadow. I went in with a primer, and the one that I used is from Tarte. This is the Guillen Skin Perfector. Now this, I was a little bit concerned about because it is a tinted primer, but it wasn't enough to give me a kind of issue. It is a super luminous primer, and it layered really, really well underneath my foundation, didn't have any issues. They recommend that you can use this by itself, just for sort of a all-over glow. Sorry, Mia's moving around. Or you can use it in combination with other products. Again, they recommend the Hydro Sealer, which I did use today. I've been using that concealer consistently for like a month now, and I actually really enjoy it. If you have issues, I know this wasn't in the box, but if you have issues with like dry under eyes, you're going to really enjoy that concealer. I don't really know as far as longevity, how it's doing my makeup, but so far I enjoy it. The next item we have, this is from Hey Honey. That's the Trick and Treat Lip Balm. This is a berry balm with natural tint, and it has nourishing benefits. Okay, I could not find the one that I originally had in my collection. I'm thinking I probably threw it away because I had that one for quite a while. But I remember that one didn't really have a tint of anything. It was just a regular lip balm. But I saw the color of this one, and it kind of made me worried. I was afraid that this was going to be super, super dark. And I applied it, and thankfully it just left a slight berry tint. It wasn't anything to worry about. And it actually wore really, really well underneath other products. This has castor bean oil and honey to help keep the lips hydrated. It's going to repair any chapped and dry lips. And the retail value on this is $23. And it says that this is a Boxycharm exclusive. So I'm wondering if the shade is a Boxy exclusive. Because I don't remember. The other one that I had, it was more of a cherry red color. So I may be wrong on that, but with it saying Boxycharm exclusive, I don't see anything on this directly that says that, but it's on the card. And by the way, I forgot to say the variation that I have is $2.89 for the premium box. And the last thing that we have is from Beauty Bakery. I love Beauty Bakery. I love so many of their things. But this is the Milk and Honey Highlighter Palette, and it features 4 shades. The shade that I use today is Oh Honey, and it's a pearlescent pink highlighter. And I think it works really, really well because of the cool tone eyeshadow look that I did. That's why I wanted to go in with the pink. Otherwise, I think the Be Sweet would have been nice, or spoiler alert, the Queen Bing, I think that was a little bit too deep for my skin tone. But actually, I haven't done a swatch on these, so let's go ahead and do that. So here are all 4 shades. Ooh, those are pretty. So it looks like that deepest one, the Queen Bing, like there's not as much of a shimmer to that, but these two, the pink one and the champagne one, both of those are super blinding. So these are probably the most popping highlighters, and then the other two are more for your subtle, kind of like your lit from within kind of look. but all 4 of those look really pretty. And the retail value on this is $38. A lot of times I love pink highlighters, and I'll mix it oftentimes with another shade just to kind of create like a custom highlight. I think that's probably how we'll use this moving forward. But I think the collection of colors that they have in here are really nice, and the pans are a really good size. So yeah, that one did really well. I used it for highlighter on the cheekbone, on the tip of my nose, and on the, like, between the eyes, like the top part of the nose here. I don't know what you call that, but I do it, and I really like it. Kind of brings the face forward here in the center. So like I did with my Luxe box, the total value on the box was $225 for everything in this particular variation. So you paid $35 and got over $200 worth of product. I think this time it was worth it. I know sometimes, like in previous boxes, aside from the ABH Norvina takeover, the other boxes, it was really imbalanced. There was a lot of skincare in it. But this one, I have 3, maybe 4 makeup products. Then, of course, your like skincare type products. So I think the variation that I got, this was a good variation. I really enjoyed it. Of course, my 2 favorite products in the whole box are the eyeshadow palette and the highlighter palette. This is probably my favorite out of everything. I really enjoyed it, and I was thoroughly impressed by its performance. So yeah, that is everything that I got in my box this month. Make sure you come to the comments section and let me know what you got in yours and what you thought of this variation, and especially what you thought of the eye look. Like I said, it's not what I normally do. Is this something that you would try out? Do you think purple is a color I should wear more often? I kind of like it. I feel a little bit unbalanced, like I'm super glam with the eyeshadow, and then I'm just wearing a Zelda t-shirt. That's the kind of girl I am. I love to be comfortable, but glam. But yeah, thank you so much for taking time to watch this, guys. I really do appreciate it. And if it's not out already, make sure you keep an eye out for my base box unboxing and my Luxe box. If they're live, they'll be linked down below. If not, make sure you're subscribed and you have the notification bell turned on so that you know as soon as they go live. I love you all, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.